20 Republican members of Congress filing a suit against the Speaker of the House, challenging the legality of the first proxy vote in American history.
Nancy Pelosi calling that move a sad stunt. But aren't Democrats the ones who are manipulating the democratic process?
Tennessee Congressman Mark Green is part of the lawsuit and joins us now. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Here's what Nancy Pelosi has to say, and this reads, quote, House Republicans' sad stunt shows that their only focus is to delay and obstruct urgently needed action to meet the needs of American workers and families during the coronavirus crisis. Your response?
She's calling the Constitution of the United States a sad stunt. That's exactly what Nancy Pelosi is doing. It's very clear in the Constitution that it talks about the Congress or the legislators, the House, they will assemble. It says that in multiple places, and then the definition of a quorum, I mean, an 8th grade civics student knows what that means. It means you're present. It means there's a majority present. There's even a Supreme Court ruling in 1892, I believe it was, where they talk about when the majority is present, the powers of the House arises. In 1892 English, of course, but it says very specifically that we're present.
Yeah, I understand. You want everybody to be present, and that's the Republican side of this. Why? Why is it so important to actually be there instead of just having somebody vote for you?
Well, you have to imagine the conversations that have. You know, we've been having these crazy committee meetings, and they're not really committee meetings on Zoom, and you're sitting there trying to get your comment in, and you can't, and the technology doesn't work, and it's that you can't have a debate, you can't have conversations. It basically takes away the whole process. I mean, it's as if they don't want to work, they don't want to show up for work. Hey, there's plenty of Republicans out there who will come here and vote for them.
Let's take a listen to reaction from both sides yesterday. This is from Congressman McGovern and Zeldin.
To make things up, to come down here and just to twist what we have done here, it's just unacceptable. It is unacceptable. We all ought to be better than that.
Our grocery store workers, truckers, farmers, healthcare professionals, first responders, they've been showing up every single day throughout this entire pandemic. In order to lead, it's important to show up.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the things that frustrates a lot of people right now is you have a lot of people showing up day in and day out during this pandemic, and people are wondering, you know, why can't my elected officials do the same?
Sure, the Senate's doing it. And if you look at the average age of the Senate versus the average age of the House, they're at more risk than we are for this particular pandemic or virus. I mean, you have to kind of look at what Nancy Pelosi's been about since she became Speaker. I mean, it's all about concentrating power into the hands of fewer and fewer people, whether it's House Resolution 1, where they dictate to the states how to do elections, or her running an impeachment for 30 days before she even has a vote of the House. For her, everything, socialism, it's about concentrating power into the hands of fewer and fewer people. That's tyranny. That's what they're about.
All right, Congressman, thank you so much for your time. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Have a good day.